October 16th, the 18th day of recording in the series. And yes, we still have the same intro. Don't hate, motivate. Let's get straight into it. I honestly didn't have a lot written for today, so I'm actually going to hit you guys with a testimony, all right? So for like the whole summer, so like 3 months, I was walking, my car was out of commission because what I did was change my oil, all right? And now I'm going to tell you the whole story is going to all come together at the end. But I changed my oil, and after I changed my oil, my car wouldn't move. It wouldn't go anywhere. Like something was wrong with my transmission. I put it in drive. It wouldn't do anything. Put it in reverse. It wouldn't go anywhere. So initially, okay, transmission fluid is gone. All right. Check transmission fluid. Transmission is supposedly good. Next, it's like, all right, so my transmission is cooked. There's something wrong with my transmission. So I'm going to have to save up the money to get a transmission. But I continue asking, like, hey, what could be wrong with it? And what you find out with cars, honestly, there's just so many different like opinions, different solutions, different experiences that people have had with cars that they'll tell you all types of different answers. It could be like, my car won't move, it's your battery. Like what? Your car won't move. It could be your alternator. Your car won't move. It could be one of your tires. There's just so many different aspects, different perspectives, um different different variables to things when it comes to a car. So 3 months fly by. I end up getting a transmission, all right? And I'm watching a sermon and I rest for a little bit. I'm thinking, it's odd that once I did my oil change, my car will not move, all right? And this is where it just falls back on me and it's like, dang, bro. It's like, yeah, he a little. So when I did my oil change, I looked at it, I was like, okay, so I wonder what the oil pan would look. I looked it up, and when I did my oil change, I ended up leaking out my transmission fluid instead of my oil fluid. So I put more engine oil in there, and it's overflowed, all that, and drained out all the transmission fluid. So it's not going to move regardless because it has no fluid in it. But mind you, at this time, I've already bought the transmission. I've actually already got the transmission in my possession. And so I don't even need the transmission. So I've lost money off of a simple solution that I could have just went ahead and fixed, or not even done in the first place, just off of a misunderstanding. All right. And so here's the key point with that. I can only imagine, not even I can only imagine, I can actually see it. With a car, it even got to the point where people told me to just get a new car altogether off of me not having any transmission fluid. All I had to do was add transmission fluid in it, and they told me I gotta it got that bad. So if it's like that for a car, and there's just all these different solutions, list of things that could be wrong, list of things that could be an issue, just apply that to the different beliefs and the different things that people have come to when it comes to things, spiritual things throughout life, the truths about life, even different like denominations and stuff within Christianity, within religion. There's so many different religions, so many different things that a person could believe in. I myself know in my heart, I know full-heartedly that God is who he says he is, and that Jesus died on the cross and rose again on that third day. And he did that. He did that. He did that thing. He did that thing, and I'm standing on that. There's so many different things that a person could believe in, so many different religions, so many different belief systems, so many different traditions that people have in life. And it's like, you could easily get lost in it. You could easily get lost in it, especially if you're in the world. So we're gonna read Timothy, 2 Timothy 4:3-4. And it reads, "For the time is coming when people will not endure sound teaching, but having itching ears, they will accumulate for themselves teachers to suit their own passions and will turn away from listening to the truth and wander off into myths. As for you, always be sober-minded, endure suffering, do the work of an evangelist, fulfill your ministry." And that verse goes with what I just read. I have two more notes that I wrote, and then I have Philippians 2:2 as well. If you want to go ahead and flip there, I don't know how you're doing this. We're already at 6 minutes. Like I said, I'm going to do this a little shorter. But information can actually lead to disinformation. If you learn so much of one thing and it ends up being wrong, you've learned so much of the wrong thing that you've got to almost backtrack or break out of what you learn. This is why it's so crazy to think of the way that society is built and the things that society pushes on to people, the younger generation, different demographics, different cultures. You know, over information can lead to disinformation if you just continue to learn and you learn and you learn and learn, and you're just learning so many things that may counteract each other, or just don't go along with each other. It's just like you're mixing all this together, and it's just going to cause confusion. And we know that God is not the author of confusion. All right. And the other note, and I honestly might make another video for this. It's miscommunication. I understand miscommunication it can be so detrimental. Miscommunication could lead to more miscommunication. So a profound thought I had was that if you're already misunderstanding or miscommunicating with someone, it's going to make it that much harder to communicate your point to that person, because you're already on the outs, if that makes sense. If you're trying to communicate, that person's already misunderstood you. Now when you're talking, you're being misunderstood. So it's like the whole thing is just a misunderstanding, and you're working for an understanding through misunderstanding, and it's just not a great thing. Now, I'd love to cook more on that, but I honestly just don't have any more thoughts on that. That's all I got for right now. And like I said, I might make a separate video for that, because miscommunication be slapping. All right, now we're gonna flip to Philippians 2:2. Let's see how. Oh, I did that with the quickness. Hold up. All right, we at 8 minutes. All right, Philippians 2:2. And it reads, "Complete my joy by being of the same mind, having the same love, being in full accord and of one flesh. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves." Build for unity. Build for unity. Build for unity. Build for unity. And that's easier said than done. I already know. All right. That's all for today. October 16th, 2024. We out of there. I'm going to be back with some more. As always, you already know. Be you.